Look closely at the very first 5 seconds. This officer doesn't open with casual conversation. He immediately controls distance and movement. Come here, sir. That's the first clue. He already believes this could be bigger than a routine bank complaint. And then notice the wording. You're being detained. Not arrested, detained. That's important legally. It means officers believe they have enough reasonable suspicion to temporarily control the scene while they investigate possible fraud. Now watch the suspect's reaction. She doesn't explode. She stays cooperative at first. That calm tone, sometimes that's innocence. But sometimes it's somebody trying not to trigger deeper scrutiny while they think through their next move.
See her walking?
Yeah, I was just making sure that was...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Come here a sec.
Hang tight right here with this officer. You good for a second?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on today here? What are we trying to do?
Nothing, I was just cashing a rent check.
A rent check?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now you're going to be detained, okay?
Excuse me?
Because we're investigating a possible fraud involving a
Oh my
white...
God, I just
okay?
moved here.
Okay? So I'm letting you know what's going on.
I'm being detained?
Yes. Okay? Like I said...
Excuse me?
Yes, you're not going
Please,
anywhere.
I didn't do anything
Okay.
wrong, sir.
That's what we're here to find out. So right now you're being detained because we're investigating a possible fraud with a white female with a pink and white flannel shirt on with jeans, which exactly matches your description. So let us do our job right now, and then we'll figure things out, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Back behind that old, yeah, that's it right there, you got it.
Did you come here with anybody?
No.
How'd you get here?
I took an Uber, but that's why I was checking to see
What
my
kind of Uber?
It was a little, I think it was a Jeep-like thing.
Okay, can you do me a
Like a
favor?
Jeep Compass.
Let's go take a seat in here. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna go take a seat. Come over here. Wait a minute.
Somebody want to talk to me, or what's going on?
So she came in.
Nah, this is where the energy changes completely. Up until now, officers are still verifying information. But the second the employee confirms the ID doesn't match the account holder, the investigation shifts from suspicion to probable cause. Watch the suspect's language pattern here. She stops giving direct explanations and starts bouncing between confusion and denial. I don't understand this. I need my lawyer. I found it outside. That's not random. That's cognitive overload. And here's the educational part most people miss. Asking for a lawyer does not stop officers from identifying you. Police can still ask for basic identifying information during booking and investigation procedures. A lot of people misunderstand that distinction.
With this check, claiming to be our customer, right?
So this person here is one of your customers.
Correct. This person.
Correct.
That name.
So she provided me her full social address.
Hold on, just you got to go slow with me. So this name here, who is this?
That's
Our customer.
Okay.
So the imposter
Right.
came to withdraw funds from the account.
Right. Right. This is made out to the person. So if she has this ID, that's definitely not her, though.
No. This,
You know who this person is?
Do not.
No, what I'm saying, you know who this person is.
I do not.
But how do you know it's not her? That's what I'm asking
Our
you.
system. Yeah.
this is the actual person.
That's her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two don't match.
Okay. Can we sit down for a second? This is fake. 95.
Stand up, ma'am. Thank you. Right now you're going to be placed under arrest.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. No, I'm not kidding you. Purse.
Can I put my...
You can put it
stuff
down. Yes.
Why are you being so...
I'm not being aggressive, ma'am. Okay?
You know why we're here, right?
You're under arrest right
No,
now.
I don't.
I told her we're investigating a fraud.
This is not you.
Excuse me?
This is your name? What's your name? Here, this-
I don't understand this.
Here, listen.
I need to talk to my lawyer. There's something wrong.
No, what happens is you're under arrest because you're trying to cash a check. This is not you.
That's not me.
What's your name?
Doris.
That's your name, Doris. Let's see what else you got on here. You have anything else with your name and an ID on it?
No.
Exactly. they have a picture of who this person is. It's not you. And I'm almost going to bet when I run this Pennsylvania license,
That's not even mine. I just found that out on the sidewalk.
What, this?
No, that wallet. It's the Infinity store.
Okay.
Look.
I'm going to look.
All right, we're going to double tighten these so they don't slip, okay?
You just, listen, you just found it? Dear, listen to me. I'm just going to say this to you, right? I didn't start this job an hour ago. I just want to be 100% upfront with you, right? You have the right to remain.
This right here is the real tactical breakdown. The officers aren't just looking at one fake check anymore. They're looking for the structure behind it. Here, the officer mentioned the adjacent parking lot and the possible getaway vehicle. That's experience talking. Fraud crews often separate the runner from the driver. One person goes inside the bank while another waits nearby ready to leave the second police arrive. And notice another procedure detail. They isolate the suspect physically and conversationally. One officer handles custody, while others compare stories, check IDs, and identify possible accomplices. That's deliberate. Investigators know suspects sometimes change details once they hear what police already know.
Silent, and then you say can and will be against you in a court of law, given the right to an attorney to have him or her with you before and or during any questioning. If you want to give up that right and you want to talk to me about what's going on, that's all good. But what I'm telling you is you just told me you just presented this ID, which is not you, and then you said you found the wallet outside with a cash check, with a check made out to that person. That's not who you are. Then they hear me out. Then they showed me a picture of who the actual bank holder is. This is not you. Is that car over there with you?
What car? No, I was in a Jeep.
Okay.
They're from Lafayette.
Okay.
The car. I think Hannon has
Hold on. What's your name?
I need to talk to my lawyer.
Okay.
This is not.
Do you have anything? Okay, listen, man. Do you have anything on your person, meaning your body, that you're going to be searched? What do you have anything on you? Yes? No?
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
Which is nowhere near this. So
Where does Doris live?
I didn't even get that far yet. So
83. What's her name?
outside for a minute. I just want to talk to the lieutenant real fast. So basically, what happened is
That's the least of your worries, man. We'll get you your
she
bag.
says, well, listen. She goes, well, I just found this wallet outside. So I opened
911.
Tell him else I'll bring you out myself.
She says, well, I just found this wallet outside. So I open up the wallet that she claims that she found outside. It's the same name on it.
Yeah.
So she's doing a confusion check. So I'm going to try to get some statements.
Out of this car?
She says she was here in a Jeep.
Okay, yeah. The other person's from Lafayette.
Just the lady right here.
Yeah,
She said that she was just over here because she wanted to stop. She had an Uber call with a doctor, and she was on not an Uber call.
Because what happened was they pointed out the car, and the way it was parked, it was sitting over there. Because normally with these, we get these a lot. They park in an adjacent lot, and they split.
I was running out. So
Yeah.
That's why the minute you said it, you saw me pull in, and then I flew.
Normally what we've done in the past, we'll check the lots first, and then come in. Because as soon as they see us pull in, the getaway,
Okay, let her go. But keep her information.
I'm going to keep her info. I got the car info.
Okay, you go with that. Dave, you gonna do this first?
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I guess I told him, saying we had nobody free, so we thought you were on a public disturbance here law.
Well, I was, but he never took. I called clear, but he never took me off it.
We're so busy.
I get it.
And then I had to walk in the back.
I got the camera on too.
I sent these two.
Do you
What do you need? Why don't you have them get what they need?
I'm gonna.
from her?
She's on the phone with somebody.
Of course.
I'm on the phone with somebody.
Listen, this is the oldest trick in the book. Yeah. Come on.
Here, put this in her.
I get some statements.
She had an AirPod.
One of you guys, one of you guys just bring?
I just got out of an Uber car.
One of you guys want to just go in with him so we can start, and this way I can get some statements and stuff like that. There may or may not be a car in the area, but
Is that car doing? Get down over here, so she can just pat her down.
These are her car.
I don't, ma'am. Enough.
Ma'am,
Car state.
yeah, I saw that. You were cashing a check that wasn't. Okay? You can play as dumb as you want. I'm not dumb. And you're not either. So just let's go through. We'll try getting you in and out.
Donna's right here. She'll pat her down.
Okay.
This is how you
So,
get
right here.
189 to Officer Majori. Come to the bank, please.
It was a regular.
Bring everything else.
What state was the registration? The plate.
I'm just gonna get a statement where you're supposed to look at an Uber when you get in and you verify that the plate's correct.
Yeah, just.
Alright, so hey miss, real quick. So if I was to check your Uber statement real quick, it would show that you took an Uber, right?
I didn't order it, maybe.
So who ordered it? Listen, let's be real quick.
This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, is all. It's not ridiculous. Do you have a phone on her?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Well, just so
It
you
should be in
know,
the bag.
you don't have to answer questions. You don't have to comply, but your phone's going to get taken and it's going to get dumped. So you'll get it back when it's done.
All right, just pat her down so we can get her going.
When we get back to our headquarters, okay? Is that Pennsylvania ID you?
I don't know.
Because she was on her phone also.
And the reason I'm asking, miss,
Who's over there?
Yeah.
Who's over there? Hannon?
You were telling me to leave. I couldn't leave.
yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to
I understand, but who's over there?
Where'd her go?
Who?
Vehicle from 15 Lafayette?
If it is you, perfect. This is your opportunity to tell me.
You guys told me, somebody told me.
That's all. I'm trying to give you the opportunity to come on my phone. Is it you or is it not you? And I'm going to find out anyway once I get you on the live stand. So is that you or is that not you?
I'll take care of it. Donna, can I ask you for a favor? I'll do the job, but if you just pat her down and you can just break it
Again,
inside.
this is your last chance. If we leave and we get back to headquarters, I find out it's not you, I am going to charge you. So it is what it is. You good with that? It'll be false government documents and probably hindering and an additional charge. Alright? So we're sticking with that is you, right?
Let's go.
No, that's all I'm asking. That is you and that identity.
I'm not answering anything until I speak to my lawyer.
Perfect. You don't have to at this point. I'll see you inside.
Do you have anything sharp?
Get the phone on there. Get the phone on.
Should be in the bag.
Where, can you even tell me where you're taking me to?
Livingston Police Department.
Livingston Police Department.
So what number am I supposed to be calling?
911.
911?
You get in 911, just let them know what they got, you know?
Okay.
I got somebody in here.
Ready to leave.
She was.
Oh, of course she was.
Yeah. So we're like, we're getting you.
Because the idea is if you were legitimate, I'm like, no, I'll stay. Like, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Like, we're getting your money out of the vault right now. Like, she's like, are you sure my Uber is going to start charging me? And
Yeah, okay.
So she was like, I'm going to go back out. So I'm like, okay. But I still had her ID because I know she wouldn't leave without the fake
Right.
ID. Or most be like,
No, you did it smart.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't have to tell you any sort of confrontation. Just let them go.
Only
You know what I'm saying?
if
You're like-
it's safe to do so. Like, if I wouldn't have felt it was safe, I would call.
No, and I don't say that as Mr. Joe Cop. I'm saying that, like, you know, the people I've locked up for some minor things have crazy history because now it's no longer running down the street with the TV set, right? I've been here 23 years. Every bank in this town has been robbed at gunpoint, including this one.
Oh my God.
You know, so, but my point is, you don't have any money here. What do you got?
Everything pivots here. Watch how fast this becomes psychological chess instead of physical enforcement. The officer already believes he knows she's lying. But instead of yelling or threatening force, he uses pressure through certainty. The computer will tell us who you are anyway. That's an interrogation tactic designed to make resistance feel pointless. Now look at her hesitation before giving the name Amanda Welch. Tiny pause, tiny delay. Experienced investigators lock onto that immediately because hesitation during identity questions can indicate fabrication or mental calculation. And then comes a split-second shift. She starts partially cooperating. That usually means the suspect realizes the evidence trail is closing in.
3, 4, 5 grand, right? Nobody's doing that. They want hundreds. So that how they do it is this, right? Credit card fraud, shoplifting, stolen cars. So all those big hitters now are doing what are measly crimes, but the profit is very high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she's part of something bigger. That's all she is. She's just part of something bigger. She'll wind up getting charged with the fraud, the bad check, Could be attempted theft at $3,500. She'll also get charged with if that driver's license is fake, which more than likely it is fake, right? She'll get charged with that.
Yeah.
So there's it's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, guys. Have a blessed one. Let's just break it, Jason. I'm trying to make this helpful for you, right? Listen, I've been doing retail theft and fraud, identity theft for a long time. Like I know it's I know the story. Right? I've done this a lot in my life. So I already found all the IDs and the social security numbers and everything. So I know what goes on, right? So what I'm going to tell you is, in order to help yourself a little bit, because we're going to find out who you are. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to offer to you is like, make sure you're honest when I ask you who you are, and it'll make things easier for you. Other than that, like, it's just going to be harder and harder and harder. So that's up to you. I already see all the Pennsylvania licenses, Social Security. You know what's going on, right? This is what you do. I mean, you cash chat. I mean, I'm familiar with this. You're not. I didn't just start an hour ago. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this is just what I do. So what I'm trying to do is, I don't believe in treating people horribly, right? I don't believe in making my life or your life any difficult. The fact of the matter is, some days I don't catch the bad guy, some days you get caught, some days I win, some days you win, right? What I'm going to offer to you is like, be honest about who you are, and then we can move forward. That's all. I'm not going to question you about anything. I just want to make sure I know who you are, and then we can move forward from there. Fair enough? Okay. Nah.
Do you want?
Let me take care of this, because.
You want me to have her sign?
No, I don't want to do anything. Let me. I'll take Don. With stuff like this, let me do it. I appreciate it, but. Okay. So I'm just gonna ask you one time, right? You know, I see all the. You know what I mean? I know what goes on. So I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna ask you is, because if you lie, we know who we are, right? With the machine, you can't hide from the computer. You know what I mean? So I'm going to ask you one time what your name is, right, and your correct information. If you lie, you wind up getting charged, and then you get held longer and longer and longer. You know what I mean? What's your first name? Amanda what? What is it?
Amanda Welch.
Amanda Welch.
Did you want my middle name too?
No, I want your last name.
Amanda Welch.
You're on body cam. I'm asking you to be truthful. Is that your name?
Yes.
What's your middle name?
Lee. That's why I just.
I know, but you just hesitated. That's what I'm asking. Amanda Lee Welch.
Yes.
Spell your last name.
WELCH.
Listen. I've been doing this a long time, right? I've seen the tinfoil in there, smoking pills. I've seen that. I know what goes on.
What? I don't smoke pills.
You don't use any drugs?
No, I don't.
Okay. Where'd you lay your head last night?
On a bench. I got off a bus.
Okay, from
and
where?
A person asked me to do this.
I get it.
I get it.
No, listen. I respect it and I understand it. What was your last known address that would be attached to this name?
I can't give you one.
Amanda.
I'm being honest. I can't give you one. I've been trying to get away from my ex-boyfriend for almost a year and a half.
What address was that at? Where was your last known address?
Was in Florida, in Fort Myers.
I'll be up in a little bit. I got a lot going on. Nah, it's way past that, brother. I'll be up in a little bit.
One thing, if she that's holding in this.
I got it. One thing at a time, please. Okay, I got you. What is your last known address?
I don't have one. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I understand you don't have one now, but what was the last address that you had?
The last address I had was Fort Myers. I'm not lying.
Am I raising my voice to you?
No, but I hate it when somebody tells me I'm lying and I'm not.
Well, you want to know why that usually is?
Oh.
Why do you think? So when I have 5 or 6 different IDs on here with different names, would that lead me to believe you're not being truthful?
Look,
Yes.
I want a lawyer.
Listen, you can have a lawyer. Listen to me. Here's the story. You can have a lawyer all you want, but what you're not entitled to a lawyer is identifying who you are. So we can charge you with obstruction of administration of law if you fail to provide your information.
Well, I also know that it's the law because this happened to me before, because I didn't have a home. And that I don't have to say a word because it's my Right,
Amanda.
until I get a lawyer.
Amanda, listen to me.
Like, it seems how you keep playing this.
Amanda. I understand you're caught up. I get it.
Caught up. You don't get it.
Okay.
What do you get?
What's your birthday? Tell me I'm not giving it to you. You're just going to be charged. So I'm trying to make this easier for you. You don't want to listen.
Well, I don't want to bring up a lot of stuff that I really don't want to deal with.
That has nothing to do with your social security number. I'm not, but what I'm going to tell you is this. This is, so, how old are you?
I'm 46, about to be 47.
Okay. And your last known address was Fort Myers, Florida.
Yes.
Hang tight here. It's going to be a little bit. Okay? Well, we have to find out who you are. I mean, you got all kinds of social security. You know, I mean, there's a lot going on here.
I told you I was given to them by the man that...
No, I understand. This is all your picture on here, though. Listen, Amanda.
I saw my picture on there.
Amanda, listen to me. I'm just going to... I don't know how... I'll say this one more time, and then I'll just... Business as usual. I've been doing this a long time. I've done this a million times in my life. I know exactly what's going on, right? I do. I know exactly what's going on with the checks, right? They probably promised you $200, right? You get the $200 to do what you want to do, and whoever dropped you off gets the $3,400, and then you walk away, but you got caught. I understand what goes on. I get it. There's a getaway car that waits. It's not an Uber. I get it. I've been doing this a long time. I know how it works. I'm not here to argue with you. You know, you got caught. That's all.
What did you do with the money that I did have in the wallet?
You have $200 out here, or whatever it was. I didn't count it yet, but we're going to count it.
That's my money.
You had a couple of 50s, right? And that's probably what they paid you for to go in and do this. Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong.
Okay. There'll be a detective that's going to come down. It's going to be a little while because we have no idea who you are.
I just told you who I am.
I know, but you told me. I'm just telling you, we have no idea who you are, so we have to check all these names and areas. Have you been arrested before?
No.
Never in your life?
No, a long time ago when I was younger.
Good.
Listen, by the end of this stop, the officer's theory becomes crystal clear. He believes she's part of a larger identity theft and check fraud network, not just somebody cashing one bad check. That's why you hear repeated references to multiple IDs, social security cards, fake licenses, getaway drivers, and organized fraud patterns. To experienced fraud investigators, this stop fits a familiar blueprint. The officer even explains how modern theft crews operate. Low-level runners taking the risk while bigger players stay distant from the actual crime scene. Now, legally, the outcome was serious. She was ultimately charged with forgery, fraud, identity theft, possession of false identification, and obstruction. And honestly, one of the biggest mistakes here, there wasn't even the alleged fraud attempt itself. It was the shifting story. First, it's a rent check. Then it's a found wallet. Then it's somebody else asking her to do it. Every new explanation damaged credibility more than the last one. Investigators are trained to compare timelines, emotional reactions, and consistency. Once the story starts changing under pressure, officers begin treating every statement as potentially deceptive. But there's another lesson here too. And it matters for regular people watching this. Invoking your right to remain silent is legal. Asking for a lawyer is legal. But mixing silence with partial explanations can create problems fast because investigators keep comparing each statement against physical evidence in real time and pay attention to the officer's strategy through the entire encounter. He keeps the tone controlled, avoids escalating physically, and uses conversation as the primary tool. That's modern fraud policing. Less adrenaline, more behavioral analysis. Now here's the real question. At what point do you think officers genuinely knew this was organized fraud instead of just a confused person with a suspicious ID?